We are here in your house sports after dark.
After dark.
Manny D.
It's your boy Vastos. What's up, brothers?
Boy, Fat Sam is not with us tonight. I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's going to be doing the eulogy for the Juice.
I believe so. They asked him, and he's putting some thoughts down, and rented a Bronco to go up there and perform the last rites eulogy. But yeah, he's gonna ride up there in a white Bronco and probably figure out what he was actually listening to on the chase. So
yeah, that's always been a topic of discussion. One of the most important things coming out there. You couldn't get Leslie Nielsen obviously passed away like a long time ago, so we couldn't get him to do it.
Right.
Naked Gun. Oh, by the way, y'all didn't know O.J. Simpson passed away today. 76 years old.
The juice is no longer loose.
Nope, he's expired.
The juice expired. God dog it. Well, when you think about it, what do you, and this is, I'm including, the generation before us, our parents' generation, and even probably before them, our grandparents' generation, to now the younger generation. What do you think he's more famous for?
Naked
His
Gun.
on field?
That's why. Hey, that's my first exposure to O.J. Simpson, the Naked Gun. I ain't lying.
I was gonna say his athletic career, his movie career, his murder career,
Gambling career.
Gambling career. Yeah, he probably taught MJ a thing or two.
Yeah.
About how to gamble. I heard he was helping Shohei. Said he was gonna find all the loose ends and cut it out.
The dude covered everything in life. Everything. I mean, if it wasn't for him, Kardashians wouldn't be who they're at now.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
So, and like the Bronco, right? The Ford Bronco, was so popular after that, and it made a, return.
Yeah, they went back to the old style.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you see cars go back to the old model, the old body type.
Yeah.
And they did, and, pour some out for the juice.
Yeah, for the OJ. 76 years old, died of was it
cancer? Is what I saw.
They didn't say what kind of cancer, right?
I don't think it said. At least I didn't see it, but yeah, died of cancer. Who knows? I didn't even know he had cancer.
Was he like out in public recently? It felt like it wasn't that long ago. Like something, or
he did something stupid. Or he said something stupid, which is par for the course for.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why. There's a part of me that wants to say he said something about Shohei.
He probably did.
If it wasn't that, I know there was the famous. This one always comes to mind was he's drafting his fantasy football team, and he picked Andrew Luck, and Andrew Luck retires right after that.
Dude went crazy.
Yeah.
When he had a football game recently, though, wasn't he at a Bills game?
Would he have been at the Steelers game, the playoff game?
I feel like he was at a game. I don't know why. I just feel like he was somewhere recently.
Do you think the Bills honor and retire his jersey, or is it already retired? Right.
If it is, I don't know if they took it back.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was at a game or something. Man.
Was he at a USC game? I feel like that was more likely that he was at a USC game.
It's not saying on here. Yeah, he was at some game, and I felt like it was recently.
I feel like he probably went down to the field and told Caleb Williams, "Boy, I tell you what."
says last public appearance was on April 10th. Man. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. That's when he died. So I don't know. I just feel like
So he actually died yesterday.
He died yesterday, and they made the announcement this morning.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I figured he met DeMar Hamlin. I don't know. I just feel like he was somewhere.
I mean, if I'm DeMar Hamlin, I don't think I want any more brushes with death. So I don't think O.J. Simpson, having a conversation with him is on the top of my list.
Yeah, but obviously he's always going to be remembered for the whatever you want to call it. Well, it doesn't fit, right?
You must have quit.
Yeah, so he's going to be remembered for that.
So, did you ever watch The People versus O.J. Simpson? That series on FX?
No, I never did.
It's actually pretty good. Cuba Gooding, I think Cuba Gooding Jr. won an Emmy for that.
I think he did.
In that they kind of tell his secret how he beat the case, how the glove didn't fit.
Uh-huh.
Which do you know that story?
Is it the arthritis medicine?
Yep, that's exactly what it was. He quit taking his arthritis.
Right? Yeah. Yep. So his hands swelled up.
Yep.
Damn, who was his doctor? Michael Jackson's doctor? My gosh. Dude had a team.
Yeah, right. He really did. Dan Robert Kardashian.
Yeah, Johnny Cochran. Who's the judge? Ito?
I forget what his name was.
Yeah, Judge Ito.
But
I'll tell you what pissed me off about the damn Bronco chase. I think it was during the NBA Finals. The Rockets and the Knicks. And it kept going to that. It was either that or his trial. I don't know. They kept interrupting the finals. I was pissed.
I was going to say, because when he took off, it would have technically been, 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock?
West Coast time.
East Coast, West Coast time. I don't know why I said Eastern. Yeah, West Coast time.
Yeah, I feel like it was during the finals. And I was a kid, shouldn't be saying stuff like this. But I'm like, just crash the Bronco. I'm trying to watch this game.
Just shoot the tires.
Something.
Just do a lethal weapon, shoot the back tire out, and call it a day.
Yeah, let's end this right now. Seriously, you do this to David Koresh, but you can't do it to OJ. Come on, we need to get it going.
Well, to be fair, David Koresh was in Waco. OJ Simpson was in South Central.
It's different, I guess.
I guess so.
But seriously, though, with OJ, like I said, man, the first time I saw OJ was Naked Gun. He was funny as actor. And so now it's like, oh, she was a football player. And then, and then, oh, shit, he's the guy that killed that lady. Oh, damn. Yeah. This is hit at once. Then, of course, WWE used it to their advantage at WrestleMania 12.
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
From Goldust.
Goldust, yeah. This footage looks awfully familiar. Oh, that was great.
And like we said, man, everybody came for him. Dude dies, and it just Twitter blows up and gets savage with all these memes, and everybody just roasted.
Not one positive thoughts.
Nothing.
Nothing. Thoughts and prayers to his family. Nothing.
Thoughts and prayers to Khloe Kardashian. Nothing. No one cared.
No, nothing.
Just vicious. It's man, Aaron Hernandez meeting OJ in hell. All this God, dog, man.
Just nonstop. And makes me think am I going to hell for laughing at all these memes? And because I don't want to see OJ.
Right. See, I was oh man.
It's oh. Can I get a redo?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it was just like I told y'all, man, immediately bam, it just started hitting God, they don't waste no time, man.
Everybody was waiting on it.
Is OJ dying this morning? He died, yeah. Unload up. We have made already. And then they had the Vince McMahon ones. You see that?
Oh, I saw one that said something about when Vince McMahon hears his cellmate sneeze and he's standing on top of the cage at St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Oh yeah. They had one where it says when I hear Vince dies at 76 or something.
Uh-huh.
That's Jimmy Jay Uso with the crowd. So I mean, y'all
Oh,
crazy, man.
right.
But yeah, RPOJ Simpson, trendsetter, entrepreneur. I'm just saying some random bullshit. Magician.
Yeah.
For a great running back, he plays some great defense. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man, the best defense money can buy.
You ain't lying. Like that dude had a squad. The dream team couldn't even beat that team, man.
Hell no, hell no. Johnny
Not
Cochran
even.
came out there just to swing and said, "Cannot. If it does not fit, you must quit." It did not make sense.
Yeah, he's up there, man. He's up there with Benoit Hernandez, Mount Rushmore of great athletes who
killed.
Yeah, who just, you know. Well, yeah, but anyway, after all that, just make sure you like our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, In Your House Sports. We're on the X, In Your House Sports, and Tickety Talk.
We'll see you on hell.
All that good stuff. So I guess big news. No, not big news. Depending on who you are, it's big news. But
it was big news in that there was no big news.
Yeah.
It was much to do about nothing.
At all.
Yeah.
Scott Drew staying at Baylor.
After John Calipari leaves inexplicably for Arkansas.
I mean, why?
I could see if he went to like a different conference. But the fact that he stayed in conference, it's like, bro, what? I don't understand it.
Apparently, he threw shade at the athletic department during the press conference, saying something about championships, and I guess he felt like, my motherfucker, you had all the damn resources in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't win shit. So
you won one championship your first year, and that was it.
Yeah, and you had all that talent.
Mm-hmm.
All those Anthony Davis, John Wall, freaking Booker. I mean, you can go on. I'm missing a lot of people who have a lot of damn talent. He's just a hype, man. He's Jimbo Fisher.
He got his one, and that was it.
That was it, Jimbo Fisher. And now going to Arkansas, I guess you can say it's less pressure to win there.
I got a better one. He's Bob Stoops.
There you go. Yeah, Bob Stoops.
He's Bob Stoops.
So, yeah, less pressure to win at Arkansas. They don't care over there. I don't have to explain about Arkansas people, right?
No.
So it's like,
I don't understand. Like, I get there's less pressure, less expectations, but if you're going to go in conference, you would think Alabama, Tennessee, who else is competitive in the SEC in basketball? Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even Vanderbilt. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean, you got Texas and Oklahoma coming in, but of course, they have their coaches, but Texas will be one you think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a spite. He did it out of spite.
It's like when you at the end of the night going home at the bar, the lights came on and it's like, ugh. Do I really want to go home with that, or whatever? Just to piss your ex off. Yeah, just to piss your ex off, you just say, I'm gonna pick that one. You wake up the next morning, she's a hog.
Yeah, it's a freaking what was it, Timon or Pumbaa?
Pumbaa.
Yeah, Pumbaa. That's literally what it is. And they do that damn weirdo, suey, whatever they do, that fucking pig calling, whatever it is.
Is that what that is?
I don't know what they do, but apparently he didn't stay on stage to do that either. He walked off her. He was like, "Fuck, I ain't gonna call no pigs over here."
LSU. I mean, he could have went to freaking LSU and been partnered up with Brian Kelly.
and Kim Mulkey. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Just a trifecta of, people that just you want to punch in the face. Yeah.
Table for three. Let's have an episode table for three of those three. Damn.
Let's see who fucked over. Let's see. I was gonna say, let's see who fucked over the most.
Yeah. You got the real Cajun and the fake Cajun and the fake mafia guy. It's like, there you go. Why not? We were looking at it. He's 65 years old, so obviously he's going to end his career there. So this spurred the whole coaching. Well, first off, the head coach for Arkansas took a job at SMU. That's what started it.
Mm-hmm.
Took a job at SMU, or was it SMU or USC? I don't know. It doesn't matter. They suck anyway. So, and then that opened the Arkansas job, and fuck, I don't know where Calipari takes it. Cool. Opens up Kentucky job. So obviously they're like, hey, Dan Hurley just won a national championship with UConn. He's like, no, my wife said, fuck you, I ain't going over there. And it's like, what about Scott Drew? Much about nothing really. Send everybody to a storm yesterday. I mean, there's people saying, fuck Scott Drew. Thank you, Scott Drew. I'm like, what? And then these fake reporters are saying that he's going to have a conference today, saying he took the job. All this stuff to say, hey, I'm not going. He did entertain it, though.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you got to listen, especially if they're throwing a lot of money at you. Why wouldn't you listen?
And he listened to Louisville last year or 2 years ago, whenever that was, as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What you talking about? Okay, cool. Man, I'm going to stay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And
it's like he's happy at Baylor. His expectations, he knows what they are.
Mm-hmm.
He's already delivered a national championship, so he's not expected to get another one. Well, I say that, but unrealistic Baylor fans expect him to get one every single year now.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the rational Baylor fans, which I know there's few and far between, but
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's going to get one and done. Like every year now, they're getting one and done. It's the way it is now. Like that's what Baylor's at now.
Mm-hmm. Baylor's at that level. They are just under the blue bloods. Like they're right there under the blue blood level.
I mean, you have to win at least another national championship to be like, all right, here we go. But like I don't expect them to win every year. This year they had
competitive.
Yeah, they're going to be there. Yeah. You don't want to play them. But yeah, it's like this man's not leaving. He's not going to be trolling Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
He will have a press conference before he accepts a job somewhere else to say, "Hey, I'm leaving."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
he's not Lincoln Riley just going to leave in the middle of the night and do the press conference on the airport.
Yeah, Zoom conference.
Yeah,
he's not Petrino. He's not these folks, man. Like
yeah.
So
he's not what's his name? Homeboy that just took the Alabama job.
The four?
Is it Kalen DeBoer?
DeBoer. There you go, Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did him dirty, man.
Yeah.
Did him dirty.
He's been with this. He's been here way too long to do something like that.
Yeah, there's no way he's doing that, man. There's going to be if he ever left, there will be, like I said, a press conference to announce that he's leaving before anyone even knows anything.
Yeah.
It'll be a big deal. So Kentucky's still open. Rick Pitino. What do you think about Rick Pitino if he returned to Kentucky?
Why not? If he has his coke and stripper problems under wraps, and why the hell wouldn't he take him back?
Kentucky's like, come on, bring it over here.
Leave that baggie at the door.
Because he's the head coach at St. John's right now. They had a decent year. Man, his press conferences, man, are great. He's just talking much like his kids suck and all this stuff. But
that's how he's always been. That's how Rick Pitino has always been.
You replace a fake mafia guy with a real mafia guy. We're good to go. Let's do it. Bring Rick Pitino back, man.
Let's do it. 8 balls for everybody.
Let's go right off the bat.
8 balls and strippers. That's how you recruit right there.
NIL. Hey, you got a strip club promoting you NIL. You can't say anything. Wildcat. The Wildcat Club. You can't say nothing. That's
that
our
would
NIL
be
sponsor right there.
that would be epic.
Yeah.
Ew.
Just in time. Let's go, Gabriel.
So Gabriel,
But yeah, man, you gotta have Rick Pitino come back, man, and just have the Wildcat Club represent him, the team, NIL.
could you imagine those fundraisers? Could you imagine those fundraisers?
Oh, could you imagine the halftime shows?
Oh,
Louisville comes to town. There you go. Trolling Louisville.
it's like you bring in the dancers from the club. No, they're on scholarship.
But you got Rick Pitino, Dan Hurley name still on there, which I don't think he's leaving UConn. And you have, I believe it was Billy Donovan, who's the head coach of Chicago Bulls, former Florida coach. They talk about Iowa's coach and somebody else. So at this point, I think let's go back to where it all started. Rick Pitino, man. Why not?
Why not? What do you got to lose at this point? If he doesn't win, it's like, well, you ain't won in 15 years anyway. So what's another 5 to 10?
Yeah, Pitino's old, man.
He was like what, 40 when we were kids?
Yeah.
He's got to be at least. He's got to be as old as Calipari. He's got
Calipari 65. Pitino is 71.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, what is it? Like Rick James used to always say, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Apparently, some guy named Mark Pope is getting
consideration.
Yeah, he's from BYU. Oh, no, heck no, man. He busted our bracket.
You might as well just bring Mark Jackson out of the booth and put him in Kentucky.
LeBron James, somebody
will do it.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette, that's how you have Coach Kentucky.
Yeah, there you go. We mentioned UConn winning the national championship Monday night against Purdue. Whooped that ass.
Whooped it. Like, wasn't even close. They were running what, full court defense, full court press at the beginning of the second half. That's how bad it was.
So back-to-back national champions. People talking shit about Zach Edey. Like, he didn't play as hard. He was the only one doing anything. The damn 7'4" Sasquatch. Like,
what could he do?
Yeah. Like, damn. He didn't give his effort. What?
It's like, bro, he can't do nothing when there's 3 guys around him.
Oh. He has to pass it out. Nobody makes it down. Shout out to Shane McMahon, head coach of Purdue. He's been there forever. He finally got a national championships. He looks like Shane McMahon. Old gray hair Shane McMahon. He's been the Sean Painter's his name, I believe, but he's been there for a while.
I believed you for like a split second, and I was like, "That's not no, never mind."
He looks like him.
He's like, "Fuck you, Dad. I'm leaving to go coach basketball."
The Boilermakers. But he's been there a while, man. I want to see, because I remember him back, I think, when we were like in high school, dude. As long as he's been a coach over there. Let me get him out. It's been a while. Is it Shane Painter? The freak is his name? But they're always close, or they get embarrassed. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. They were like knocked down in the first or second round.
Yeah, they got knocked out by. They were what, a 1 seed, or were they a 2 seed?
They're a 1.
They were 1 when they got knocked. They got knocked out by a 16 too, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. Matthew Painter is his name. He's been their coach since 2005. So yeah, since we were in high school.
That was the year that it was them in Virginia that were predicted to go all the way to the end, and both of their asses got knocked out.
Yeah.
Within the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, so he's been there. Yeah, he's been there a while, man. Almost 20
I remember
years.
that because I picked both their asses to go to the Final Four.
And who'd you have win the whole thing this year?
The one I turned in, I think in this one, I think it was North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah, I had UConn. I think Sam had Houston. Yeah, it was Houston. I
I
think.
believe he turned in the one with Houston.
Yeah. Wild times.
Yeah, I knew UConn was good. I didn't realize they were that good.
Yeah, they.
I didn't.
So
And the main reason that, like I said, why I didn't think they would win, because they only win in Texas.
So last year, I mean, they have not a whole totally different team from last year when they won it, but I keep up with college basketball. Even if I don't watch a lot of games, I keep up with them, and their defense is just. I mean, they're just all the way around. They're just a great team all the way around, but it's defense that really shows up, and then they're shooting and everything. Man, it's just like, God, dog.
I think just throughout the tournament, they were the most consistently dominant team.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, not at all. I compare it to the Baylor championship team, just blowing everyone out that they played.
Yeah,
I mean that's how it went that year, and that's how they bit. And the last year, they did great as well, UConn, but this year they just dominated from start to finish.
I think they had a chip on their shoulder or something.
Yeah, like man, motherfuckers, we're gonna defend our title.
They said if Patrick Mahomes can defend his title back to back, God damn it, we can too.
Yeah. But Dan Hurley, man, I was. Did you watch the game at all, or?
I watched a little bit of the game after Raw. I watched what was left, and then just like, this is bad.
Did you see when he pushed his player?
No.
So this player's like just there, and he's right there next to him, and he's like trying to tell him to go. And he gets on the court and pushes his player, and the referee's like, "Hey." Psh.
Oh, was that what he teed him up for?
Yeah.
I saw he teed him up, but I didn't know what he was for.
Like,
I heard him say he was out of the coaching box, but
he pushed the player. Like, this ain't practice, man. Chill out. I said, God dang.
It's like the spirit of Bobby Knight came in real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that dude was on it the whole freaking game, and he did that. I was like, geez, man, you pushing your players? God, cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Right. It's like, bro, you're winning. You're up.
Yeah, it was funny because the referee told he's like, what I do? You push your player, man.
Yeah.
Step on the damn court. Push your player. Dumbass.
Could you imagine if he'd have just thrown him out of the game for that?
Yeah, that'd been great. My boy Jackson, what's up, Jackson?
What's up? What's up,
We up late. We up late for. But yeah, man, Dan Hurley, that dude right there, Bobby Hurley's brother. But yeah, UConn. We'll see, man. See UConn 3-peats next year. Hope they don't, but
where's the national championship next year? Have they announced it yet?
No, I'm sure they'd have it. What's this? 2025? Jeez, oh man.
2025, yeah.
Don't SPM get out this year?
Wiggy, 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 wiggy.
Basketball. I can't even spell basketball.
Let's see.
Location. San Antonio.
Well, yeah, then UConn's winning.
They're going to win it all.
3-peat right there. They're going to do what the women did now. Just the men are going to do it.
Yeah. And the women, let's talk about the women. South Carolina beat Iowa.
Which was expected.
Yeah.
I mean, South Carolina was just a better team than Iowa.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen, just like last year. Iowa, fights their way to get into the championship and just out physical.
Yeah. I mean, Caitlin Clark's a great player, but, other
she
than
can't
that,
do it on her own.
Nah, he ain't doing it on her own at all. And South Carolina's just all around just a great team.
Yeah. That's why I'm not shocked at all by that result. I didn't even expect it to be as close as it was. I mean, really, it really wasn't that close, but still.
I still don't understand why people are shocked that in the NCAA women's get more ratings than the WNBA. The NCAA women's tournament is when it gets down to the end, it's exciting.
Because it's very, very entertaining, very good. Them girls are balls to the wall, pardon the pun, but they ain't afraid to scrap.
It's good basketball to watch.
Yeah.
It's good basketball. and there's always some kind of storyline involved in it, that
Yeah.
makes you want to watch it. So like WNBA game.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a WNBA game.
I can tell you the last time I watched one, it was the Comets and the Liberty in the championship game, like the first or second year of its existence.
That might have been the last time I watched it. Cheryl Swoops,
Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson.
Oh, I forgot about Cynthia Cooper. Ooh.
Yes. Rebecca Lobo. I think Becky Hammond was the Liberty back then.
Was she? I thought she was after that.
Was it after that?
I know Rebecca Lobo was in there, but I just remember. I just remember Houston just flat out kicked everybody's ass. Like I think they won what they swept all 3 championships.
Yeah, they won 3-peat, man. It was entertaining. Cheryl Swoops was a badass player,
bro. You talk about Caitlin Clark before there was Caitlin Clark. That girl.
Cheryl Swoops, man.
She had a mean streak to her too.
Yeah, I watched her back when she was at Texas Tech. Like that's
she
how long.
She wasn't afraid to go in the paint, especially against like what was it, Lisa Leslie and
Lisa Leslie. Yeah,
she wasn't afraid to go up against her.
No, well, Leslie's badass too.
Ooh, that was a big.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like that was peak WNBA right there because it was so smooth and it was so competitive. It was different back then. And then, I remember players like Tamika Catchings, Maya Moore.
What was her name? The girl from UConn.
Shamika Holtzclaw. No, Shamika Holtzclaw was Tennessee.
No.
Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, that's who it was. Taurasi. Yeah. I could picture her face, but I couldn't think of her name.
Yeah, you can't miss that face. But Shamika Holtzclaw, she was good.
Candace Parker,
Maya Moore, Tamika Catchings, Diana Taurasi, Becky Hammond. Man, Dawn Staley was a beast back then too, though.
I mean, there was some talent. There was a lot of talent there.
Yeah,
and I just don't think that whoever was making those creative decisions, or those decisions as far as the presentation of the game, they didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to promote and or get people interested in the WNBA.
And they would sell out. They came to watch them,
especially in Staples Center, and even they played in. It wasn't a toy. What was it, the Freeman Center? Was that what it was called
for Houston?
Yeah.
It was the Compact Center.
Okay.
Back then,
because it wasn't remember that right. I don't know why I kept wanting to say the Freeman Center, but that's in San Antonio, isn't it?
It's San Antonio. It was the Compact Center.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, but they was Madison Square Garden was selling out for the Liberty too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was, but like it's no secret. Like I tell you, like NBA, I can't watch it anymore. Only till the finals or playoff time. That's the only time. Even then, I'm just like, eh.
And Mavs are looking good. When the Mavs look good, that's when I watched. and when they actually play on TV.
Did I tell you my Mavs story? So I've always been a Mavs Spurs fan. Spurs fan number one. But when the Mavs sucked back in the day, when the Reunion Arena and all this, right? And they were horrible. Man, I was like, hell yeah. Once they got good, I stopped liking them. That was the opposite of what people usually do.
See, and I was the opposite with the Spurs.
I always like San Antonio, though, man.
It's like I liked them for that 2-year run with David Robinson. Like after Jordan retired, it was David Robinson and Tim Duncan. It was like those 2 years I liked them, and then I was like, "Fuck them, I'm done."
They suck. I hate them. Yeah, but the play-in tournament's coming up, right?
Yeah, I hate the play-in tournament.
Stupid.
To me, it just defeats the whole purpose of your seeding. Like,
yeah,
I get it if you want to do, have a playing game between 8 and 9. I get that. But 7, 8, 9, and 10, no.
Yeah. 8 and 9. If they have a same record, 8 and 9. All right, this sudden death. This is it. This is the only game you're gonna.
Yeah.
You're good after that. But yeah, it's like I don't know, man. Like I need to get in on Tennessee.
Well, even then, the stupid in-season tournament I thought was absolutely stupid, considering there's no stakes. It was you get a pay bump, or what was it? You get the team got $1 million or something like that.
Yeah, they got money. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But man, and then the way they treated it, dude, too. Like you won a championship.
Yeah.
LeBron's legacy. Then game in season turn. What? Motherfuckers won a couple games in Vegas.
Like this is what I propose. If they're gonna continue with this stupid in-season tournament, this is what they need to do. You win the in-season tournament, you're in the playoffs no matter what. Like you're guaranteed at least the 8 seed.
Yeah. So you're like, I gotta win this damn thing.
Yeah, like to me, that's the only benefit to like this ultimate stake. Like, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a team that's like on the bubble. It's like, hey,
I can get season card.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch.
Yeah. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, so that's our basketball talk for the day, reminiscent of old times.
Right.
Oh man. So remember that one event that happened this past weekend? That was Saturday and Sunday. It was
You mean Collision?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's talk about
Collision and Supercard of Honor.
But yeah, WrestleMania 40 happened this weekend. Opinion, night 1. I mean, night 2 was better than night 1.
That's the first time that's happened in a while.
Yeah.
Since they've gone to the 2-night format, it's generally been night 1's been the better of the 2 shows.
You had did you read that Rhea Ripley had a panic attack before she walked out?
I did see that, yeah.
And you could tell after the fact, like she's hyped up, hyper than she usually, and then that's why.
Dude, she was just screaming, bro. You could tell she was just feeling it. I mean, she's basically singing her entrance theme the entire way down the ramp.
I just thought she was crunk. She had a panic attack.
Yeah.
And then
if that's a panic attack, then
Becky Lynch had a strep throat and fever, and my God,
went out there in sub-zero or under 60-degree temperature.
Yeah, and you could tell she was sick.
Yeah, but they had a pretty good match.
They did. It was a decent match. It was a good opener.
I feel like it got way more hate than it needed to be. But again, I don't know what everyone expected. Like, what did you want?
They compared to last year with Rhea and Charlotte, which Charlotte obviously is going to have more of that aura than Becky Lynch.
Well, that and Charlotte's more athletic than Becky.
Yeah.
It's a completely they're two completely different wrestlers.
Exactly. And then Becky's solid. She don't get the job done, and she's sick. And I don't think she did a bad job being sick at all either.
No. Although I did say it says I hope that was her being sick, but it looked like she had a boo-boo face going out there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure because she was sick. Because she's usually more amped up no matter what.
Yeah.
But Rhea Ripley won. Obviously, that's who we picked to win.
Yeah, that was a hell of a finish. I like the throwing her into the top rope with the riptide, picking her back up, and then doing it. I like that finishing sequence. Liked how both girls kicked out of each other's moves, which seemed to be the theme of the week, but the weekend. But
just like WrestleMania, give it a pass. That's how you usually
exactly.
do it.
Yeah,
but that was a hell of a match to start off the night.
Yeah, for sure.
With Triple H coming out first.
Yeah,
doing his spiel. That man got put over like Rover this past weekend.
Paul Heyman did everything but get down and blow him.
Pretty much. And I think he was supposed to doing it. That's why he had to end his speech. I had to stop because it's about to go down.
He's like, I'm about to fight Stephanie for this.
Yeah. But it was like a burial of Vince McMahon, and then like legit. And I honestly feel like they really like appreciate what he's done,
Yeah.
you know. And so that's probably why, like, man, they got to give this man his flowers right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that too, and
self either too.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen them other than The Rock, drop that many F-bombs.
But it's Paul Heyman, though. You gotta let him.
True. Yeah. It's not like he's gonna ask for permission anyway. So
no, ask for forgiveness later. My bad.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, he's just gonna use the Jewish excuse. That's all he's gonna do.
But yeah, he came out, did his whole WrestleMania, whatever, and then he had the match with Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. Who was the second match?
Second match was the ladder match, the tag team ladder match.
That was a badass match too.
Yeah,
that was good.
I was holding out hope that somebody would get jumped and the Motor City Machine Guns would come out. I was holding out hope, but
yeah, and it didn't happen.
Yeah,
it was still a good match. Yeah, Awesome Truth win, and then Grayson Waller, Austin Theory. We didn't pick them to win because we thought they were going to be out of the match, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what we get for listening to freaking Dave Meltzer, I guess.
Yeah, it's the worst thing to do. I don't know what the hell we were doing.
Yeah,
but it was a great match. The spot with Waller going through the ladder was great.
Yeah, the dude. I got to give McDonough his props, man. That part where he's over there you can hear him yelling, "Tip the ladder, tip it, tip it, tip it," because they were trying to pick it up.
Yeah,
and he's just like, "No, just tip it over."
Damian Priest, like, fuck you to the referee, the broken ladder.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Then you had R-Truth with the hot tag. That was
that was great. I popped big for that.
Look at the hot tag.
Got the hot tag. I mean, at that point, you knew he was going to do something off the wall.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that maybe he thought it was the Royal Rumble, was just going to throw everybody over the top rope and then turn around and throw Miz over the top rope.
But I'm glad they split the titles up again.
Yes. And I'm glad they made it announced beforehand instead of like, each team pulls down a belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then you had Rey Mysterio and Andrade defeat Santos Escobar and Dirty Dom with the help of Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson.
The Agua Fresca match.
The sponsors were hitting on these matches.
Oh man. Oh, and it got better night 2 as well, but we'll get to that part of it. But
Agua Fresca match right there. And then you had Jey Uso defeat Jimmy Uso. Dude wipes were the sponsor for this one. I wonder why.
Right.
Should have had Rikishi come up with dude wipes, man.
He had to do something. But going back to the Rey and Andrade, that was actually a really good match. I like the part where he put Rey on his shoulders and they both did the dive off the top rope and outside the ring. That was pretty cool.
Santos Escobar, man, I don't think he gets a lot of credit, man. He's solid, dude.
He's really solid. I just don't, like you said, I don't think him and Andrade both. I mean, I don't think they've given enough time to show their personality.
No.
But yeah, that was a good match. Very solid, good match. Like you said, Jimmy and Jay was kind of meh.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed in that match.
Yeah.
I felt like they were just backyard wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they legitimately just said, "Hey, we're going to go out there and call it," and they had nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like a Young Bucks match.
Yeah, the kicks, and I was like, all right, guys, come on. That's enough now.
The only part that I think even Kevin Nash said, he said the only part that match that got a pop was when when Jimmy put his hand up.
Yeah.
But then it made Jay look like an idiot.
Then you have the next match, which was sponsored by
Wingstop.
Jay Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi defeated Damage Control.
At least they didn't feature honey barbecue wings on the promo pictures.
I was like, timeout. Let me text Vince and say, what are you doing? Where are you at?
God damn it, it's funny.
Like, man.
I'd put watermelon out there if they'd let me. God damn it.
Like the first thing I said, the first was the Rey man. Like, why is Rey Mysterio and these Mexicans got our French sponsor? Then dude wipes. I was like, all right,
yeah,
it's a rib. Then
it's definitely a rib.
I was like, all right, guys, come on, man, what are we doing? This is great. But yeah, solid match.
Yeah, Jade and Bianca came out looking like the two biggest stars out there. That entire. It was definitely more of the showcase for Jade, and she looked the part.
Those two are either going to have a match at SummerSlam or WrestleMania next year.
Oh yeah, for sure. She was protected. Bianca still looked very good in the match too.
It's crazy. She looks so small compared to Jade Cargill.
Oh God, and she's jacked. Like,
yeah.
Who was it? McAfee or was it Graves? It said, "Oh my God, look at their abs."
I think it was McAfee.
It probably was McAfee
because they were telling Graves to calm down, right?
I forget who it was. It was one of the two, but they just commented on how chiseled they both were.
Because I know Barrett was going crazy on SmackDown about Cargill.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks so skinny. Imagine how we look compared to her.
That's that's to quote Futurama, "Death by Snoo Snoo" right
there. Then you had Sami Zayn defeat Gunther in the great Intercontinental Championship match.
Man, that was definitely the match of night one.
Yes,
that was it. It took a little while to get going, but god damn, and they laid their shit in. I mean, Gunther always does, and so does Sami.
Yeah, and the thing too was you could take Gunther was talking shit to Sammy's wife, took his eyes off and got distracted, and that brain buster and everything else after that, man.
Ooh, man, that was ooh. Yeah, it was. If it wasn't for the main event of night two, this probably would have been the match of the whole weekend. But yeah, this was perfect. The crowd, this was like the one match the entire crowd was into the entire time of night one.
Yeah, you had the first match with Rhea and Becky, and then that one.
Yeah,
everyone was in.
Yeah.
Then you had the
before you move to the next one, Kevin Owens before the match firing him up. Perfect.
Yeah, that was real good.
You had him and Gable beforehand, and then afterwards, he said Sami on his way in there.
I thought Gable was going to come and cost him the match. Honestly,
I did too. I thought he was going to throw the towel in.
So yeah, something, man. But yeah, Kevin Owens slapped the shit out of Sami Zayn before he went out there. Then you had the tag team match, the Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. 44 minutes this match, man.
16 minutes alone, 15 to 16 minutes for the entrances.
Yeah, which we knew was going to be long.
Yeah.
Shout out to The Rock, dude.
Bro, he sounded like Vince Russo. Bro. I mean, that match, you could tell he paced himself. He knew what he was doing. And he just had everybody eating out of his hand.
And I was one of the ones that talk shit and say he's not going to be ready for WrestleMania. Ain't no way.
Well, then you hear the backstory that he'd been training since, what was it?
12 weeks?
Something like that, since right after January.
Yeah. I guess right after he was winded, after he freaking spine busted Mahal. He was all shit.
Right after he hindered Jinder.
Yeah. Poor Jinder. He's been the same since. But yeah, shout out, man. He went on, did his thing.
He just talking shit the whole match. Just talking shit.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I love about Heel Rock. He just does not stop. Cameras off, it don't matter. He's still talking shit.
It's like Roman turning heel, talking shit during matches and everything.
Yeah.
But you had The Rock pin Cody Rhodes. which made it a bloodline rules match for night 2.
And it had to be that. And they planted seeds throughout that entire match, from Roman spearing The Rock by accident.
The Rock sold the shit out of that spirit too.
The only thing that would have made it even better is if he'd have sold it like a stunner.
Flip everywhere.
Or like when Rhino used to hit him with the gore and he would do it like a backflip.
Sell that gore.
Yeah. But
he will sell that gore like Paul Heyman will sell that gore in commentary.
Right. Yeah. And then, Cody taking an ass whooping.
Yeah. But man, they all like I say, Rollins, Reigns went off. I mean, they all went off, but it was just like
Rollins was the most unselfish person this entire WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Like the unsung hero of WrestleMania is Seth Rollins.
Yeah, definitely. You had night 2. Rollins started us off against Drew McIntyre. The return of Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie
McMahon came out and dubbing the Paul Levesque era. I'm still never going to be used to hearing people call him Paul Levesque.
He's terrorizing, damn it. Hey, they remixed their song. It was badass.
Yeah, like the little rock music, the little rock version of it was great.
Lil Kim.
Yeah.
Lil Kim rock version. She came out to do her whole WrestleMania sound like Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Hell of a match
with Punk on commentary.
Punk on commentary. Just being an asshole the way he's supposed to be with these two.
Was perfect.
Yeah.
Did you hear whenever when Drew was coming out and they were playing the bagpipes and he's like, turn the music off. This is about blasphemous.
I'll tell you what, I guess we're getting Piper Benoit today. Thought we were getting Rollins. Never mind.
And then Seth comes out.
Wow. Fuck.
I couldn't tell if he was Liberace or if he was Raiden. I couldn't tell what the fuck he was.
I was waiting for RuPaul to come out. He said Raiden.
that freaking hat. I was like,
oh hell, Shang Tsung. Well, it was a solid match. It was a short, solid match. Like it was, like I say, shout out to Rollins, man, putting his body on the line like crazy, man. That's a risk.
Yeah, I legit thought they were going to Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins right there.
The beginning,
started. Yeah.
I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, he Claymore. I'm like, oh fuck, they're just gonna. And then I started thinking, I'm like, is he hurt? Did he get hurt last night? That was like the only thing I could think of in that brief little 5-second span.
And I know we all don't forget, but goddamn, he partially tore his MCL, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Right? So it's like, god dang. So Drew McIntyre wins.
He hit the Claymore, like 5 times?
Yeah, freaking did everything.
That's what gave Rollins the black eye.
Yeah. McIntyre wins World Heavyweight Championship. Emotional at the end, him and Rollins. That was a great.
That was great.
Great camera shot there. Oh, forgot to talk about the tweet.
Oh, tweeting mid-match.
Bored at work, LOL.
Yeah. And then the post-match tweet was even better.
Yeah, fuck. Celebrates with his family, goes and starts taunting CM Punk, does that creepy Micah Parsons crawl.
Yeah. And just Punk's just talking shit to him, not even looking at him.
Yeah, man. And then he gets on a damn desk and then Punk trips him and
hits him with his brace.
Bisexual Undertaker comes out. Crowd pops. Damian Priest does his thing, catches in Money in the Bank. He kind of felt bad for McIntyre for like 5 seconds. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting direction that they're going to go in with both McIntyre and with Priest at this point.
Yeah.
Especially if they're just going to keep them apart.
and you don't know what they're going to do with Drew. Are they going to make Drew a baby face? Are they going to keep him as a heel? They're going to have him be some kind of tweener.
You can have them both ways. You know?
Huh. Both ways, and you're talking about bisexual Undertaker.
I'm waiting for Damian Priest to come out with Lana. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, he's waiting. Yeah, they're waiting for her AEW contract to run.
They're gonna call her anal. Well, it's spelled backwards, so
Yeah.
But the title looked good on him, though. He carried the title well.
The cool part too is that at the top of the ramp, Judgment Day, all out there celebrating with him.
That was good to see.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's put in a lot of work the last year. Like, you know, on the press conference talking about working with Bad Bunny and all this other stuff, man. Like, he's been putting in the work.
Yeah.
You know, and he's solid, man. Philadelphia Street Fight had the Pride versus the Final Testament. What you think of this match?
I was pleasantly entertained with Snoop on commentary.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. I was like, okay, so you've got another 3 black people in the match, and your sponsor is gin and juice. Like, all right, rib. I guess there's still a rib going.
It's still going, man. It's the theme of the night. But it was an entertaining match. It was, and just Karrion Kross just can't get over, man.
No, he can't. That's why they had to send him back to NXT.
You got to pop at NXT, which is good.
Yeah. But Bubba Ray did a pretty good job there. He got his stuff in.
Yeah, I forgot he was in the match for a while.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, he stayed out of it until the what's up spot, and Montez Ford does another one of his crazy dives over the whole ring post.
I always get nervous when he dives, man, because you just don't know if you're gonna land on a fan one day,
or if they're gonna catch him like they did that in the Thunderdome, or no, in the Performance Center.
Yeah. But the Pride beat the Final Testament.
I did get a kick out of McAfee. You could tell McAfee and Cole were having fun that entire time calling the match with Snoop.
Oh man, yeah. Snoop was just McMahon would never had Snoop on commentary.
No. And if he did, he would have just been muting his mic the entire time. Yeah. God damn it, Snoop! That's not what I said. Just say the shizzle.
Yeah, he was having a good time too, man. It was good to see.
He might have been high.
The commentary has been great. Great. Makes everything fun. And then LA Knight defeated AJ Styles. Solid match.
Another really good match. Not a fan of AJ Styles' new music, but
no. They should have given Brother Love theme or something. Man, that was trash.
I love you.
Coming out to the damn.
No, what he should have done, he should have came out to Jeff Jarrett's "With My Baby Tonight." That's what he should have came out with.
Be like, what the fuck? But yeah, solid match. LA Knight gets the win, like we thought. He did more than Styles needs the match. Logan Paul defeat Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Solid. Logan Paul, dude, just continues to just.
Yeah, Logan Paul just he's beyond where he should be.
Yeah,
beyond. Kevin Owens was great this match. So was Randy Orton. The beginning was freaking hysterical with Kevin Owens walking back, getting the golf cart, and then driving back up to go get Randy Orton.
And Randy's like, slow down, dude. It's a little fast. He's like, Randy, you don't walk this damn ramp. Let's go.
I did like how they stuck together for the majority of the match, and then they were like, all right, are we going to fight now? Okay, I guess we're going to fight.
Yeah, like we both can't pin this guy, so we got to fight. Yeah, that was good.
That was really good.
We picked Logan Paul to win a match.
Yeah, I think we did pick Logan Paul to win.
And you had I Show Speed in the Prime bottle.
I thought it was KSI. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Showed
like,
you
again. Yeah.
Well, who the fuck is this guy?
You know, and again, that sounds bad. That I'm like, oh, that's KSI again. Like, I'm thinking, oh, wrong black guy. My bad.
Yeah, I had to ask my daughter, who's this dude on TV? Like, who the fuck this is? Is he like Pete Rose to us or what?
At this point, it's just going to be the prime bottle is going to be the new Pete Rose.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Randy Orton kicked the shit out.
He fucking, he probably wanted to pun him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kicked the hell out of him, dude.
This is Sparta.
He had the Bailey defeat Io Sky in a solid match. Shout out again, Bailey winning the title. Compare her like to Damian Priest, man. They've been putting in the work.
Yeah,
Get rewarded in the end.
for sure. And I think Triple H said it the best. It's like Bailey's her own person. Like she's just solid all across the board. That you take her for granted. That you forget she's there, even though she does great things. You're more likely because she does everything so good.
Mm-hmm.
That you look at Charlotte, who's got the pizzazz and does all the high flying stuff. Becky, who's just the over the top personality, and Bailey, is just solid across the board.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of take her for granted.
Yeah, and you can compare her to Triple H back in the day.
Yeah,
That's probably why he sees in her is like you had Stone Cold, The Rock, Taker, and then
Mick Foley.
yeah, Kane. And Triple H was just there doing his thing.
He was the guy that worked with everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. He was never the man, but you knew if you need somebody, you got Triple H.
Yeah, she's the stir or the straw that stirs the drink, so to speak.
Yeah. So shout out to Bailey winning that title, man. It was a good story behind that too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Coming up like an Egyptian goddess, because I would. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to relive that one.
it's gonna come out of Azteca or something, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, come on, you're Latina, not a.
Come out of the damn Mexican dress or something,
Right?
Chanclas.
Say Aztec warrior.
I like her new song though.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
it was pretty good. Yeah.
And then just the spot they were in though, they were right pre-main event.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of the NXT days when he would put the women's title before the men's
title. Mm-hmm. Well, and then too, you think about it, that was a pretty damn good match. So they had a lot. They had a lot of pressure to set up the main event.
Yeah.
And then that left a lot on Cody and Roman. That, hey, this has got to land.
So Cody Roman, 33 minutes, 15 entrance, right? Well, not really.
No, that was pretty quick.
Quick.
Yeah, the entrance was pretty quick. It was, granted, there wasn't 4 guys coming out.
Yeah. But Brandy Rhodes with the pop.
Yeah, Brandy with the pop. I mean, Cody coming out with the full on. The only thing I could think of at first was Iron Maiden when he came out. I could think Iron Maiden, and then I thought Twisted Metal.
He was paying homage to Triple H. This is my bad for smashing your throne.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, Brandy Rhodes comes out, gets a pop. She's like, yeah,
big
yeah.
pop. Yeah.
Yeah. I even popped. Like, fuck Brandy.
Yeah.
And then she went away.
Yeah.
Like, you know the job. Go away.
Exactly. You got your pop. Now go.
And then Roman comes out.
With the choir.
Yeah.
The whole orchestra. Yeah.
Thought Sting was coming out.
Yeah. But I mean, that was a good entrance. I like that. It was subtle, but it felt big time.
Yeah, still, I think his entrance last year was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Comes out like what's telling y'all guys, like they have great chemistry in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like and Roman was putting out the perfect plex.
That was great.
I'm like, man, this dude's putting work. But
hits Cody with his own finish and talks trash on it.
That sucks. I knew I won't get the job done.
Looks at Paul Heyman. That move ain't gonna beat nobody.
He did it. What did he do it one time, or did he more than one time?
He just did it the one time.
One time, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then obviously, man, like you get like we talked about, man, the Avengers Endgame style. In the end,
Mm-hmm. Cody goes to
Overbooked, but overbooked correctly.
yes. It wasn't egregious, and it wasn't for no. Well, I say it wasn't for no reason or no, it didn't make sense. But I mean, for the most part, everything made sense.
So you had Jimmy come out first.
As Cody was going for his 3
Crossroads.
crossroads. You know, at one point I'm thinking like, you would think at some point the motherfucker would just think, I'm gonna stop doing this 3 times.
Right.
It's like I'm gonna stop at 2 and just pin him.
Then Jay comes out, takes out Jimmy.
Speared off the stage.
That was badass.
Yeah.
That was more entertaining than their whole match.
The fact that they almost missed both tables.
Yeah.
Was wow.
That'd been brutal. Then you had Solo come out doing his shtick. Then John Cena. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I mean, you got to think too that he hits him with a spike. Roman pins him, kicks out. Roman spears him, he kicks out, and they do the spike and the spear combo, and Cody still kicks out.
Yeah, that's when he's winning this motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then Solo's like screaming at Roman, you know, you need to finish it, you know, and Roman the whole time, I know what I'm doing.
Motherfucker, you think I'm trying to do?
And then Cena comes out. Poor
Man,
Cena.
boy, Cena was trying to keep his knees together running down the ramp.
The way he runs, it looks like he has to take a shit, and he's trying to hold it together.
And then this time he's like, "Don't blow out, don't be Vince, don't blow me out."
Oh, that'd have been the worst timing.
I know he was stretching for like 20 minutes straight.
He had to have been.
Had to be stretching the whole night. He's back there just stretching out the whole fucking night. Then he takes out Solo
And Roman.
Yeah, with the
AA on Roman, and then goes out there to Solo. Gives it the old Spanish announce table. Finally got it.
Oh yeah, it was time.
It lasted long enough that night. So,
and then the Rock's music hit. The Rock's entrance match was badass, dude.
well, we forgot the Rock took the bump night 1 on the announce table.
Yeah,
or did he go through it?
He went through it.
He went through it. Cody gave him the rock bottom, or was it Seth that gave him the rock bottom?
It was Cody.
Cody gave him the rock bottom through the announce table. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rock comes out cussing up a storm. Every other word is the F word. Yeah.
Fucking vest on that he had on, or whatever that was. Looked like Harlem Heat.
Yeah.
But
and he had to bring his damn belt.
Yeah, of course. Him and Cena have the moment in the middle of the ring again.
And Cena looks like a jabroni.
Yeah, I think it's rock bottom.
One rock bottom to take him out.
And then possibly would have been Stone Cold Steve Austin. But you got the Undertaker.
That's not bad.
He hates them.
Yeah. Been fighting with him his whole career.
Yeah, Yokozuna, Rikishi, Rock, Roman. I hate all of y'all.
I mean, there's built-in.
Yeah, built-in story right there.
You beat me at WrestleMania. You made me almost think I was going to retire.
Yeah. And so he pops up and chokes down The Rock. And then
is gone.
And that was it, right? That was the only ones that popped up. Oh, then
before Undertaker, it was Seth.
Yeah,
with the shield.
The most important piece of this puzzle.
It was Seth with the shield came out and then just got straight dropped by Roman as he comes in to hit the Rock with the chair. Doesn't even get to hit him.
For 5 seconds, I said, "Fucking Dean Ambrose is here." I was like, they fucking got Dean Ambrose. Holy shit!
It popped in my mind for about that long too, and then I'm like, it's just gonna be Rollins. As long as it took for them to finally show Rollins, I was like, it's just Rollins.
They put the camera on like he was a fan, just come in real quick and get taken out. But he got taken out by Roman, like you said, and then
the
Undertaker
out.
And then
the belt. The Mama Rhodes belt, and then The chair is just sitting in the ring. Roman gets to his feet, pushes the belt out of the way, grabs the chair. Cody's pulling himself up. Then he looks over and sees Seth pulling himself up. And Roman's like, I can win this, or I can take that motherfucker out right now.
This has been the best. Like, the story within the story is Rollins and Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Rollins has Reigns' number because he gives him PTSD every time he sees him.
Exactly.
Back to the Royal Rumble, what, 22, right?
Yeah.
When he came out in the Shield gear, and he
Was it 22 or was it 23?
22. Yeah, 22.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was the year he fought Cody Rhodes at Mania.
Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so coming out the Shield gear and then, beat Roman by disqualification. Roman just couldn't take the fact that, he did that shit to him in 2014.
Yeah.
And then still bothering him. Like, the story's there that he just can't get over the fact that he broke up the Shield. He's like, you made me this way.
Yeah.
So naturally, I think SummerSlam, these two are going to go at it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That can definitely be if not the main event, then the co-main event. Definitely money match.
So I think it's going to be Cody Rock at SummerSlam for the title.
Cody Rock or Cody and Logan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't think Rock is going to be done with his movie by then.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think Cody's going to be done with Rock is going to be done with his movie by then.
So every time Reigns sees that Shield gear, man, he freaking
loses it. Yeah.
I like the pieces. This is great.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the indie man, Cody.
He goes for the spear, gets blocked or gets kicked. Cody said, all right, we're going to do this one more time.
Yeah.
You notice when he picked him up for the third time for the Crossroads, he looked around real quick.
Yeah, and he was shaking.
Yeah.
He was like, nobody's here.
Yeah.
Got the 1, 2, 3. Everybody goes crazy.
Hot place goes insane.
Fucking
Samantha Irvin just can't even speak.
Yeah. Paul Heyman, though, when they count the 1, 2, 3, you hear him, no. Like, oh my God. This is what got us into wrestling.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Crowd reaction, Michael Cole's reaction. We've given Michael Cole a lot of shit over the years, but I'll be damned. He's been doing some of his best work at wrestling.
Yeah, he's getting up there, man.
Like, really, the last probably 6 months, 6 to 8 months, he's been like his best commentary.
Yeah. Hawkins Vincent not in here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just a great indie, man. It was just oof.
And then the celebration after it, everybody in the ring, he gets lifted up on the shoulders like they used to with Dusty. Mm-hmm. You had that, and then he gives the belt to his mom.
Yeah. Like, I know you divorced dad, but here you go. No, it was just great, man. It was great indie.
The only thing that they could have done that I think probably would have, I don't know if it would have been overkill, but if they'd have had a graphic of Dusty on the big screen.
Yeah.
While the fireworks are going off.
Yeah.
But
okay, should have went all out at a hologram Dusty.
Right. They can afford it now.
Yeah. Why not? Just do it. Hit the music and come down the ring. Nah, it was great though. It was great. It was great to see that.
Yeah, short of them having that or Dust in there on camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fantastic.
So thinking back to last year, do you think it was the right decision to hold off another year?
Oh yeah.
Right.
In hindsight, absolutely, it was the right decision. And there are a lot of people smarter than us, when it comes to the wrestling business that have said, I still would have done it last year. Then you've got some idiots that are saying the exact same thing. That are, no way, I'd have done it last year. Given what you got out of this year, you made people want it even more.
These last 3 months just took a turn. It was like, holy shit.
I mean, the fact that they kicked The Rock, or they basically forced The Rock out of the main event
Mm-hmm.
to put Cody in because that was what the overwhelming mainstream fan wanted. And give it. We're all about. We understand the business of it. We understand.
Yeah.
Rock and Roman, much bigger box office. But God damn it, this story just you had to pay this one off first.
Yep. And it all worked out. So now
Mhm.
he's the champ. He's the man.
The title looks right. It looks right with him.
It does. Yeah, it does. Who do you think will be his first defense? Sheamus?
Could be. Gunther's always a.
I hope they wait for that though.
Yeah, I do too. That could be a challenger. Could always pivot Drew back in there.
Because who won it? Was it Jay?
Jay won the world title, yeah.
And so Jay's going to face Priest.
Damien, yeah.
And so I guess on SmackDown, we'll probably find out on SmackDown what they're going to do for Cody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could either be. I could see it being Sheamus, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather Sheamus beat Sammy and get the Intercontinental title.
Bro, kick him 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Yeah, just be a dick about it. I mean, the only other, there's other people that I'm sure that you could think of. I mean, Bronson Reed, you put him in that little spot. He won the Andre, so there's that. It's his little, carrot for winning that. I mean, Rollins. Like, hey, you helped me do this. Let me return the favor. There's a title
Backlash is in France, right? So
yes.
You don't have Rene Dupree anymore.
Could always put Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah. Good. He's
Yeah, you could do that. Could have him. He can face Maurice.
Yeah. Ms. Bar for ringside.
I don't know. I mean, you can do a lot of different things. I mean, hell, you could just have a freaking triple threat or fatal 4-way match against just all comers.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll find out. They'll probably do a tournament. Same thing. SmackDown.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Randy Orton.
That would also be another really, really good one. Or Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's somebody from NXT that they're going to bring up.
Braun Breaker's already there, but I think
yeah.
I don't know. You want to do that?
I don't know. They could. I mean, that would be a hell of a story.
Mm-hmm.
2 second-generation guys.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
But if you want Braun to be, Jade would put him up. He'd put Jade over.
But we'll see. But it was a great way to end WrestleMania. And then we got Backlash coming up.
I love that they're expanding the business going overseas, but I hate it. It's like, God damn it, you're doing it in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Early in the morning, like in Australia, right? And then now middle of the day here.
God damn it. These damn Europeans don't know what they got.
Well, that's it. We appreciate y'all joining us tonight after dark. If you didn't join us, fine. That's all right. But go like and share our Facebook page, In Your House Sports, YouTube channel, In Your House Sports, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram.
We're going to have some more exciting content coming up in the coming weeks. NFL draft's coming up soon.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
So, something's going to happen there.
For sure. Something wild's going to happen.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be seeing y'all pretty soon for Manny D.
Your boy Bastos.
Peace out.